Well, hi there pluckers, Ivysaur Fingers again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for what I hope will be an interesting lesson for you. It's a request I've had in from one of my viewers for some help with a song called Save It for a Rainy Day by Stephen Bishop. I am in standard tuning and I have a capo on the first fret for this lesson. Puts us into the same key as Stephen Bishop recorded the song in originally. Okay, so without more to do, I'm going to go through intro, first verse, first pre-chorus and first chorus for you. I'll break that down and show you exactly how I played it, and you will have 99% of the song sorted. It then goes on to play another verse, another pre-chorus and another chorus, which are exactly the same to play as what I'm about to show you, with different words on the verse obviously. And then it goes into a very short instrumental bit, which I shall show you. You know, whether you want to play it or not is up to you. If you haven't got anybody else playing the lead wah-wah guitar, you may want to leave it out, but I'll give you the chords to the instrumental section of the song if you want them. Okay. And then basically after it's done the instrumental bit, it comes back into the chorus, which is exactly the same as the chorus I'm about to show you, and just repeats the chorus until the record actually fades out. It's quite a long outro, probably lasts for about at least half a minute, and it just goes round and round on the chorus. Okay, so without more to do, my singing is for reference only. Let's get to it. Okay, so here we go. She's kinda pretty, drives a big car too. When I hold her in my arms, I never know what to do. She's everything, she just needs me for. I'm just a kind of crazy fool. She's coming back for more, and I know when she's no good. Can't leave her, but I know I should. Everybody knows why I'm a boy. She'll make your heart like a toy. You better save it for a rainy day. You better save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. You better save it for a rainy day. Instrumental. You better save it for a rainy day. You better save it for a rainy day. And so on, just repeats that chorus until it fades out. Okay, so let's get to it. Right, so it starts off with a D major 7th on the intro. The intro starts with a D major 7th, barring the first 3 strings on the 2nd fret with your first finger, and 5 down to 1. So it does a couple of strums on that, and it does a little bit of a riff. Okay, and that's 2 hits on the open 4th string, the D string, 2nd fret 4th string, 4th fret D string, 4th string, and then finally the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Okay, slowly. Okay, so far we've got that. Okay, then we go to a G major 7th, right? G major 7th. So we had a D major 7th to start with. Now we're going to a G major 7th, and I like to play it like that. There are other ways of playing it if you look in a chord book, but I like that version myself. So it's a diagonal chord. 2nd fret top E string, 1st finger. 2nd finger is playing the 3rd fret of the B string, the second string. Third finger is playing the 4th fret from the capo on the 3rd string, the G string, and pinky is playing the 5th fret from the capo on the 4th string, the D string, and I'm only really playing 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? Okay? If you hit the A string it doesn't matter too much, but try not to. Okay? There is another, if you want to, I mean the alternative to that, G major 7th, is this G major 7th. Okay, so that's basically, I'm playing my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the top E string. My 3rd finger is playing, that's my 1st finger, my 3rd finger is playing the 3rd fret of the B string, 2nd string, and my 2nd finger is playing the 3rd fret of the bottom E string. Okay, so that's another version you could play. I don't particularly find that too easy to change to myself, but that's up to you. Okay, so either that or that. Okay, so going from the start, so D major 7th, riff, G major 7th, whichever one you're going to play, and then finally the chord of the song, in my opinion, is this. This is what makes this song, I think. And that basically is a G chord with A in the bass. Okay. Now the simple version of that is just to play an F shape on the 3rd fret and play the open 5th string. Okay. So that's the easy way to play it. So you can go. But what I like to do is to still play the F shape, but this 3rd finger goes up to the 5th fret of the bottom E string, and pinky replaces that finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then you get a much deeper bass note. You might find that quite difficult to start with, but practice does come. So now we've got the two ways of doing this. Okay, so it's let's do it again. Sorry. Simple way. Repeat. Or the more difficult way is so the choice is yours. Okay, very simple way. Or a bit full on that one, I think. Okay, but it's up to you. Okay, so that's the intro. You do that twice. Okay, so. Back into, well, D major 7th, and on the record it's on an electric piano mainly, and he just hits the chord. She's kind of pretty, she drives a B minor 7th, big car 2, so it's a B minor bar chord without pinky, so take pinky off. Okay, 2nd fret bar, minor shape, pinky off. But I only play up to the 5th string myself. I don't hit the bottom E string at all. My bar is only up to the 5th string, and I'm strumming from the 5 down to 1. Okay, then I hit that as the root note of the chord. Okay, so I go to, well, she's kind of pretty and drives a big car. Then we play the G major 7th again, which you've already learnt from the intro. When I hold her in my arms, and then we play this G with A in the bass again. Okay, got that? Well, she's kind of pretty, drives a big car too. When I hold her in my arms, and I know what to do. Okay, and then it repeats the whole thing again. And she's, sorry, my cat's just entered the building. Shh. Oi, 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 oi. Shush, come here. Okay. Okay. Right, so then there's another verse again, exactly the same. She's got everything she needs. Does she what it needs from me? Just a crazy fool. Come back for me. Come back for more. Okay. Then we go into the pre-chorus. So let's just do that up to do the intro and the first verse. Okay, so. She's kinda pretty, drives a big car too. When I hold her in my arm, never know what to do. She's got everything she needs. What she does he need me for? I'm just a crazy fool, coming back for more. Okay, that's as far as we've got. Okay, then we go into the pre-chorus, and it goes, I know. Right, so that's basically a G chord, shaped like an F. That chord, F chord shape, but on the 3rd fret, and it's basically, it's one of those. It's a very quick G to C, back to G, and I'm playing that with a lazy, like a single finger bar on the 5th fret from the capo on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Okay. Okay. Got that. I'll do it slowly. I'm just using another finger for the G chord. I'm using all 4 fingers. And if you got that as a standard F shape, I'm putting this finger up to the 5th string on the 5th fret and putting my pinky where that finger came from. So I've got an extra string. It makes it a bit fuller. Okay. I mean, you can play a bar chord if you want, G bar chord, and then do that lazy A type shape with a single bar or 3 fingers. Do that if you like, or just okay, whichever one you want to do, as long as you're doing G to C back to G. Okay, so it comes into that in a pre-chorus, and I know that she's no good. And when that she's no good, it's that G chord with A in the bass again. Okay, she's no good. So, and I know she's no good. It's that she's no good. Okay, got that. So this coming at that last verse, let's just do that last bit, and she's got and I know she's no good. Okay, I know, but she's no good. If you want the simple one, just go she's no good, and then play the G with the A in the bass, simple A. She's no good. She's no good, she's no good. That's quite a nice way of doing it. So G to C, back to G, and then open up that A string, good. And then we go into the D major 7th again, where it goes, I can't leave her, but no, I should, is the G to the C to back to G again, should. So far we've got this, and I know she's no good, can't leave her, but I know I should. Okay, or if you want to play it the simple G with A in the bass, okay, and I know she's no good, but I know she's not good. Okay, got that. And then it goes into B minor 7th, that be the one we played earlier, B minor with pinky off. Everybody stays, watch out, boy, she'll break your heart like a boy, break your heart like a boy, toy brother, boy, toy, toy boy, break your heart like a toy. And what that is, it's a leader from the bottom E string, open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, then you play the G with A in the bass again. So if you want to play the simple one, just play the 5 down to 1 with A open. I'm using this more difficult one. So to bom ching, bom ching, bom ching, bom ching. So let's just go through this pre-chorus again. And I know that she no good. Da 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 da. And B minor 7. Da 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 ding, da da. I've got to mess that up myself. I'm looking at that bit, okay? And then it goes into the chorus, which is very simple, so I'll just show you that again in a minute. So let's get as far as there, shall we? So let's do the intro, the first 2 verses and the pre-chorus, okay? So she got everything she needs, but she didn't need me. I'm just a crazy fool coming back for more. And I know that she no good, can't leave her, but I know I should. Everybody says watch out, boy, she'll break your heart like a toy. And then into the chorus, okay? Toy. Then better. And you go back to the D major 7th. Say, you better save it for a rainy G major 7th. A with G with A in the bass. That one again. Better save it for a rainy day. If you want the simple version, to hit that A string open, 5th string, and then hit the G chord, okay? Or if you want a more difficult version, that version, okay? So let's do that again, let's do that whole thing again from the pre-chorus, shall we? And I know, that then G no good, G with A in the bass, D major 7th, G to A, C to G again, B minor 7th, everybody knows what, watch out, boy, run up, and the A, G with A in the bass, chorus, better save it for a rainy day, save it for a rainy day, and then it goes into the 2nd verse. And then the 2nd pre-chorus and the 2nd chorus played exactly the same way, okay? And then after the 2nd chorus, when you've done that rainy day bit, ready at the rainy day, you better save it for a rainy day. Right, I'm going to go into the instrumental. B minor 7th. G major 7th, E 7th, and the G with A in the bass again. Better back into the chorus. Save it for a rainy day. Okay, so that's chords for the instrumental. When it comes out of the 2nd chorus, it's a B minor 7th, which you've already played. And then it goes into a G major 7th, which you've already played. Then it goes into an E 7th, so it's an E chord with the 3rd finger off, so you've got an open 4th string. And then it goes back to this G with A in the bass again. And then in the chorus again. Save it for a rainy day. Just goes round and round and round, then chorus, 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 chorus until you're fed up with it and stop or fade out. Well, that's it. I don't think I can tell you any more about that song. Hopefully that'll help you play that song, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks very much indeed. I'll see you soon.